Given the equation 5 plus ax bracket 1 minus x over 2 to the power of 10, when we expand this, we have to use the standard formula to expand 1 minus x2 over 10. Since we are only required to find the coefficients of x cubed, we only need to expand to the power of 3, which means that when we see that x to the power of 3, we expand till here. Since it's not necessary to expand to the last coefficient. So when we use the standard formula with 1 plus 10 1 times minus x over 2 plus 10 2, which is actually 10, which is the second 2, times minus x over 2 square, then 10 3 times minus x over 2 cube, and so on. Since we only want to find the coefficient of x cube, the previous one we can actually see that 5 times 1 is actually 5, which means there's no coefficient of x at all. So it's only with ax times 10 2 minus x over 2 square we get coefficient of x cube, and when 5 times 10 3 minus x over 2 cube we get coefficient of x cube. Therefore we only need to evaluate this portion. So when we evaluate 10 2 we get 45, and when we evaluate 10 3 times 5 we get 600. So when we simplify we get 45 plus times positive x cube times a over 2 plus 600 times negative x cube over 2. So it's actually 45x cube a minus 600x cube over 2. And when we factorize, we get 45 over a, 45a over 2 minus 600 over 2. So since it is given and the coefficient of x cube which is negative 30, which means that actually 45 times a over 2 minus 600 over 2 is actually equals to negative 30. So when we simplify, we get 45 times a over 2 equals 270, 45a equals 540, and a equals to 12. For part B, we are given the equation x squared minus 2 over x to the power of n. Since it's given that the fifth term is independent of x, which means that the fifth term has no x coefficients, has no x values at all, means the coefficient of x is actually 0. So since term 5 is actually term 4 plus 1, so it's actually given a formula n for x squared to the power of n minus 4 times minus 2 over x to the power of 4 equals to 0. So x to the power of 2n minus 8 equals 16 over x to the power of 4 equals 0. Which means that it's actually there's no x value. The power of x is actually equals to 0. So 2n minus 8 minus 4 is actually simplified. It's actually x to the power of 2n minus 8 minus x to the power of divided by x to the power of 4 is actually 2n minus 8 minus 4 equals 0. Since the power of x equals 0, but the term is independent of x. When we simplify it, we get 2n minus 12 equals 0 and n equals to 6.